Hello, this is Mindee again with Piano with Mindee K, hopping on to show you something else that I like to do in my studio. This particular activity is something that I like to do with younger beginners, older beginners, and everything in between. So even if they've been playing for a few years, we do it about once a month, and I think it's a great way to shake things up a little bit because no matter what your attention span or how much you love playing the piano, sometimes it's really nice to have one lesson that's just a little bit different than the rest. And we do continue everything that we're working on in those lessons. I just kind of add this onto the lesson and fit it in there, and it's a really nice way to shake things up and get a little bit of historical context in their music education. So if you haven't been able to tell already, these are composer cards, and they have some of the more famous composers, Chopin, Beethoven, Mozart, Rachmaninoff, all of those. But the thing that I like about these flashcards on wonderkeys.com, you can go and get them there if you like, is that they'll include some composers that you may not have heard of. So for instance, Fanny Mendelssohn, Felix Mendelssohn's little sister, she wrote over 400 pieces and wasn't nearly as famous as Felix Mendelssohn at the time, but she was a really accomplished composer and just made a beautiful contribution to the musical world. So what we'll do is the student will choose a card, and then we'll hop onto classicsforkids.com, and they'll be able to listen to a snippet of one of the more famous pieces of the composers, and we learn a few more facts about them, where they came from, a little bit about the musical era that they were part of, and everything like that. They're not required in my curriculum to memorize any of this information. It's just a nice way to reinforce some historical knowledge of what's been going on in the music world. And another thing that I like is they'll include some of the modern and postmodern composers. So for instance, Scott Joplin. If you don't know who he is, you've probably heard the song The Entertainer anyway. If not, then you just got to hear me sing. Awesome. But if you have, that might be kind of nice to, get a little context, learn about where he came from, that sort of thing. So, I really try to have some fun with this in our lessons, and it's a really great time. It's a really nice way to supplement everything else they're doing. If you liked this video, please give it a nice thumbs up. Send it out to your friends. Even if you don't have anybody who's interested in piano lessons, please send this forward because I want to grow my studio and pretty much do this full time. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I love it. So like this video, share it, help me out with that, and let me know if you have any questions as well in the comments. I would love to hop on and help you know anything you need to know about what's going on. Thank you, and I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.